Alright. Let's see if I can just open it.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Hello there, sir.
Are you with the soldiers?
No.
I sent you to tell us to clear out.
Nope.
No, not at all. We just have some questions to ask you. We'd like to understand what happened.
If it can save the abbot and allow us to stay, I'll be happy to answer.
Well then, good. About the thieves.
The abbot was accused of
The
theft.
theft.
In fact, he just confessed to it so the guards would leave you alone.
The abbot is a holy man. Why would he do that? We're not thieves. And I don't think anyone here could have done such a thing. We would have known.
It seems that food was stolen. It would be understandable if you took something to eat.
Everyone here has endured terrible things. We lost everything, but we still have our dignity. We didn't steal anything.
Alright.
If you had to leave, where would you go? Do you have friends or family somewhere?
No. Anyone who's still alive is still fighting out there. Unless they've already gone to be with the dead. I have no idea where else we could go. Theleme is too far away and we're not equipped to reach the free cities. We could go further south in the congregation, but would we be any better off there than we are here?
I swear.
Are you a Mateist? I assume you all are, since this camp is run by the Church of Theleme.
Not all of us are. I've lost the faith. I used to believe in the goodness of the enlightened and the words of St. Matthias. But there are all kinds of people here, Matthists and Carmenists alike. All are welcome as long as they don't bring their conflicts with them.
Very well.
We'll be going now.
I hope you can save the abbot.
I hope so too.
Camp. Otherwise we'll all be lost.
Well, I got a key, so I reckon that might open that. Excellent. Turn about the abbot.
In his journal, the abbot says he's been holding services to lift the spirits of the refugees. I wonder where they could be taking place.
Camp inventory.
He can't be holding them here in the camp. That would cause too much tension with the Carmenists.
Yes, best to avoid stirring up the trouble that drove them out of Dooton. Let's ask the missionaries if they know where they take place.
Well, I guess that moves me back to you.
You've returned. Do you need my help?
Services.
We read that the abbot was holding services for refugees who were interested.
That's true. He felt it was important to offer hope and spiritual comfort to these people who have suffered so much. However, he prefers to hold the services away from the shelter, so as not to make the Carmenists or those who have lost their faith feel excluded. They take place in the ruins of a church in the forest. Only those who wish to attend do so.
We found some discrepancies in the shelter's inventory. It seems that the resources are appearing out of nowhere.
You noticed that too. I have no idea where they could be coming from, but without them we would have been forced to turn many people away.
Interesting.
What can you tell us about the shelter?
Our relief mission began here some time ago.
That's the one I already, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Now we move on. Over there. Hello?
Well,
Oh, you again.
young people from earlier, what do you want?
You seemed very pleased at what happened to the shelter and the abbot.
That's right. In fact, I was the one who lodged the complaint, along with others, of course. Those alleged refugees of war are no more than thieves.
Is that right? Who are you?
Please forgive me for asking, but who are you?
True. I haven't introduced myself properly. I am the Count of Rian, the lord of these lands. And you?
We are acquaintances of Abbot Appius. Pardon my intrusion, but we understood that the land had been granted to the refugees. If the land belongs to you, how can this be?
Yeah.
Mother granted the land to the Church of Teleme. She intended it to be used for a religious edifice or some place of learning. Certainly not a camp for thieves. Fortunately, the abbot's arrest will certainly allow us to put an end to this grant.
Probably not him. What proof you
What
got?
proof do you have that the people who stole from you are housed in this camp?
Well, that's for the guards to ascertain, but all the robberies took place after the camp was established here. I'm not the only one who has been robbed. Other nobles have complained as well. And I won't even mention what they're up to in the woods.
In the woods?
In the woods.
For a while now, they've been seen going into the woods in groups and making a terrible racket. I suspect they're plotting a
Are you sure they're not just fucking?
pass through the area.
It seems you resent the refugees for more than just these thefts. What do you have against them?
What an odd question. We were once at war with their country, and now they dare come here and settle on our land. They expect us to look after them, even to feed them. That is, when they don't just help themselves to our stores. Not as if we share the same culture, believe me. There's no sophistication or elegance to these people. Why should we welcome them here? Let them go somewhere else. To Teleme, seeing as their church is so eager to help them.
Okay.
We'll leave you now.
All right then. Have a nice day.
Let's check out the spot then. Better lead me down. So usually in these certain situations, the folks that are being accused of theft aren't actually thieves, it's someone else, but maybe they should change it up. Maybe this group are thieves.
Most likely those of a church built when these lands belonged to the Dusan Empire. This must be where services are held.
Okay, down here. Come on, this does look like a spot where service would take place. Got ourselves a key. No need to deal with that just yet. Not seeing anything pouring out at me. Okay, maybe I do need to actually go to that spot outside. Anything?
Look at this. I could never have imagined Abbot Appius embroiled in a theft. And yet here we are.
If you knew what it's like on the other side of the border, you'd understand how desperate and terrified these people are after what they've been through.
Oh yeah, no.
This note is very short. It appears to have been written by a refugee who recently became a missionary. He says he needs to take responsibility for his past and go talk to the Count to try to set things right.
I doubt he'll be well received. The Count despises refugees, and becoming a missionary won't change that. We should speak to the Count again. I find it odd that he didn't even mention the missionary's visit the last time we saw him.
Alright. Let's do that then.
The Count doesn't seem to be home.
Let's make the most of it.
I don't have the key.
Sure, we'll find an entrance.
That smell. There's something rotting nearby.
His body.
It smells like death. The scent's so strong, we should be able to follow it.
It's around there, but there's still... Perhaps I do have to sort this out first. Dead body. It's a point there. Yeah. Oh, we got a chest. Or not? Oh, no, body here.
He's still wearing a missionary's habit. He was murdered.
Murdered and thrown into a pit in the garden like a rabid dog. May the Enlightened take him into his care. He didn't deserve this.
The Count must be mad. Unless he's trying to cover up something that this man's confession would have brought to light.
We should search his house to be certain.
We don't have a key. I mean, there might be one here. Okay, hopefully I can do that.
Ugh,
Fuck you.
I can't do it.
Nope. Alright, back to the house. Oh, that key opens this? Oh yeah.
Look at this. For weeks, the area's nobles have been plotting to close this camp. They've bribed guards, exaggerated the extent of the damage to make their case stronger, and killed a troublemaker.
This journal could convince the prince's advisor to look into the matter, and perhaps even free the abbot. But I'd sooner we went to the meeting it mentions. We could catch them in the act. It's not far from here. As I understand it, they're supposed to meet in the forest, just a short distance from this residence.
Let's do it.
The troublemaker was probably that poor missionary. It's too late to save him, but we can catch his killers.
That dude better count his days. Because his name's Count. Yeah, that was shit, I know. But who cares? I had to say it. I gotta say my shitty jokes every now and then. Okay. Catch you red-handed. Let's do that. I don't think that's the way. I'm like, I can see a path. Yeah. I just cut through bushes. Okay, cool.
What's done is done, and now I want you to go and harass those refugees, steal their supplies and give them a good scare. They need to be gone as soon as possible.
We have company. I wish you'd warned us we're expecting visitors.
They're those troublemakers, the abbot's friends. Kill them!
You're a
I
bitch.
want us to be able to report on our agreement.
As you wish. To arms!
Yo, bitches. No, I want to get that guy. Bitches down. Nice.
Please, don't kill us. We'll tell our superiors everything, and we'll give the names of the traitors who used us.
Sure.
Very well. We'll let you live. But don't forget your promise.
We won't forget it. Thank you. Come on, let's get out of here.
Those spineless nobles fled as soon as we drew our weapons.
It's a good thing we spared the soldiers. They can attest to the truth of what happened if necessary.
I think the prince will be especially pleased that we didn't kill his soldiers.
Yeah. Okay. Why do I go for that? You go all the way over there. I need to go all the way here. Hello there, sir.
You're back. What do you want this time?
We've come to ask you to release Abbot Appius, who we have been told is imprisoned here.
Appius? Our soldiers reported that he confessed to being a thief. I realize the situation is unfortunate, given our relationship with Ptolemy, but I cannot free a man who has committed multiple thefts.
We found this journal in the Count of Rian's things. This is all part of a scheme he devised with other nobles in the region to get his land back and get rid of undesirables. By his own admission, he bribed some of the local guards to carry out his
Yeah.
Let me read that. Shocking. I never would have thought these provincial nobles would be bold enough to plot something like this.
It also says that he eliminated a troublesome individual, and we found a body. It was a missionary who was murdered and thrown into a pit on the grounds of the Count's villa.
How dreadful. I can't imagine what the prince and the ambassador of Ptolemy will say.
We went to the meeting place mentioned and heard the nobles giving orders to the bribed soldiers. The Count ordered them to scare the refugees and steal their supplies. We spared the soldiers' lives, so they can confirm what we've told you.
We'll have to offer compensation to the missionaries at the
Oh,
camp.
if it compensation for me, you'll give me money.
Unacceptable. Thank you for investigating this matter so diligently. I'll send some of my most trusted men to arrest the Count immediately. They'll continue your investigation and make sure this conspiracy is completely dismantled.
Good.
The abbot will, of course, be released and escorted back to the shelter with our deepest apologies.
We would like to go see the abbot at the shelter as soon as possible.
I understand. You are quite right. Goodbye, and thank you again for what you have done.
No problem.
Fausta, I've learned I have you and your friends to thank for my liberation. Thanks to your help, the shelter will be able to pursue its mission, and the refugees once again can hope for a brighter future. And that Count who despised us so greatly now has time to rue his decisions from behind bars. I was told what happened to our young missionary, who was killed for repenting and trying to do good. It's terrible. But he's with the enlightened now. Thank you for everything you have done for me. And for us.
No problem.
Sir,
I only do it for Palster.
wrong about you. I thought you were still the selfish, irresponsible girl who set fire to my monastery.
Please forgive me, Abbot. I was a rebellious child who wanted to flee from you and your teachings. It was only meant to be a diversion, but I lost control. What happened was not my intention.
I understood that. but I still agreed with your banishment. A woman died because of your actions,
Jeez.
but you have changed. And the enlightened teaches us forgiveness. I will write to the cardinals to lift your banishment. You will be able to return home, if you wish. Thank you all again. You cannot imagine how much good you have done by enabling this refuge to continue to exist.
I don't need to imagine it, Abbot. I already know. You are the one I should thank for your kindness towards the refugees. I will see to it that in the future you are regularly brought food and anything else you might need.
Cool.
May the enlightened bless you, my son.
Very nice.
When I dragged you into this affair, I hoped to obtain the abbot's forgiveness. But deep down, I only half believed that. Yet, thanks to you, I am finally freed from my past sins. You can't imagine how relieved I am. Thank you.
No problem. Can we make out now?
I leave you alone for...
Still hate that. Still hate that. How could they do that to me? Alrighty. Right, upstairs. Hello?
I'm happy to see you again.
The pleasure is ours, Your Excellence. Where is Saren? Should we wait for her?
I'm sure she'll be here soon. How have you been?
Busy. We sail for Tiefredi soon.
Indeed. Wonderful. What did I miss while I was in Al-Sad?
The Guardian.
When the general attacked Eskiara, a sage performed a protection ritual. She turned into a giant creature. We call them guardians. We discovered what had become of her. She'd been captured, taken to a secret cave.
Intriguing.
The general had his scientists cut her apart to study her.
Yeah.
The people we freed told us scientists had been torturing a prisoner.
How abhorrent. Do you know what they planned?
They took her to a place near the border, between the congregation and Dutton. She was to attack the Empire. My people and the congregation would be blamed.
By Her Majesty's grace.
We were able to defeat their creation, and there was nothing left of their camp.
The Imperial Ambassador was with us. She saw it all.
If he had succeeded, the continent would have been plunged into chaos. Good thing you stopped it.
No problem.
Informants listen for reports of giant creatures.
We met people in Perenne. Cardinal Pius, Prince de Vesp, the d'Orsay's ambassador.
Be wary of the Father Cardinal. And not just because our countries are at war. He's a dangerous man.
This is pretty chill.
The prince agreed to finance our journey, in exchange for a few services.
You must be impatient to see your island again.
We'd like to go home.
How did it go? Did you present our proof of Karnaz's plot to the Assembly?
Yes, and they were appalled. But they are still debating the best way to respond. It might be weeks before they take a decision. It could come too late.
Probably.
You told us as much. So we've prepared an expedition to warn them.
That won't be enough. You must also take an inoculation to them, to keep them from falling ill. I've spoken with the researchers at the university about this treatment.
The treatment we got on the ship. Why we lived, but Sheda died.
Precisely. The doctors on the continent have a remedy that makes it harmless. Go see Helise. She has everything you'll need to treat your people.
Cool.
Thank you, Your Excellence. We should get going.
My, time seems to fly when speaking with you. I'm a bit concerned that Zeren still isn't here.
She's planning an attack.
She's in trouble.
That is a possibility.
She's gonna plan an attack. Everyone, weapons at the ready.
Get your hands off me!
Yep.
Thank you. They nearly killed me.
Oh, you.
I'm relieved to see you are well, Zeren.
Zeren was the lady that we met in
We
the
have matters to discuss.
something Atlantis.
Hold on a
That was
second.
Atlantis.
One of these mercenaries was careless enough to carry his orders with him.
Let me see that. Indeed. There appears to be a price on your head, my dear Lady Zeren. Someone knew we were to meet in secret.
That's impossible. How could anyone have known about this?
I took the utmost precaution in regards to this meeting. Not even the embassy was aware of it.
This altercation is sure to draw unwanted attention. If someone wants me dead, it's too risky for me to stay here. I'm very sorry, but I have to go. I'll try to get to the bottom of this.
I understand. I also would like to know where this contract came from. Goodbye, milady. I believe now is a good time to bid you farewell also. Thank you for coming, my friends.
No problem.
I must get back to my work.
It was nice to speak with you, Sir Francis, as always. May the winds ever carry you.
I'm still thinking about the orders we found on the soldier's body. Something doesn't smell right. Aren't you even the slightest bit curious?
I am.
I agree, it's strange. But we don't have time for that right now. Our priority has to be the vaccines.
Alright. Let's get the vaccines. University of Science. Hello there.
Hello. Hello, everyone. How can we help you?
Sir Francis told us you could help us take a remedy for smallpox back to our people on Tiafradi to protect them from Kornaz's plan.
Yes, he spoke to me. I've prepared a batch of vaccine samples you can replicate and use to inoculate your people. The university has agreed to allow me to teach you how.
Cool.
Oh, thank you. That's an immense relief.
It's the right thing to do. But to make sure your people are protected, you'll need to inoculate as much of the population as possible. You'll need to teach others how to perform the technique I'm going to teach you, and you must ensure that your people accept this remedy.
I'm sure we'll be able to. This remedy isn't that different from some of our rituals. They'll accept it.
Come, I'll show you how it's done.
Cool.
I'm impressed. You really seem to have mastered the technique. You'll have no trouble teaching others how to perform these inoculations.
It's not really that different from the remedies our people use. The only thing that changes is the tools that are employed.
That's right. I'd almost forgotten you're a healer yourself. In any case, have no fear. I'll have the vaccine samples delivered to your ship as soon as possible.
Thank you, Halis, from the bottom of my heart. You're living proof that not all Renoixe are bad.
Cool, cool, cool.
We'll leave you to your research.
Goodbye. Please feel free to come back anytime you need help.
Alright, now we travel all the way down.
Move along. I'm on watch.
Hello there.
Hello. Are you the person who was to join us on our trip to Tiafradi?
Indeed. I shall be in charge of the goods on your ship. and selling them once we arrive on your island. The Prince de Vesp made sure that we had all the necessary authorizations and funding. We can leave as soon as you are ready. Remember, the trip is very long. I suggest you finish any business you may have here before leaving.
We're ready to set sail.
In that case, let's get to the port as soon as possible.
What is it, Milan? I thought you would be happy to return to Tiefradi.
I must leave you here.
Why?
You know that I would like to see our island again. But you've seen the tragic situation our people are confronted with in these lands. I must stay here with them.
Would you like us to remain here for a little longer?
No, and you know that's not possible. Your mission cannot be delayed any longer. You must warn our people of the lurking danger. Go, bring this vaccine to the Tiarna and our chief. We shall meet again, if the winds are in our favor.
Okay.
I will am sick, Milan.
I'm just gonna leave like that. I don't know. I mean, I was chatting to everyone. They won't give me any more missions. What could I do? I guess I won't be romancing him.
Do you need help from a friend?
Alright. I was literally gonna bring you in, you know, because we're at home. And build shit.
Returning home after a long absence always brings its share of disappointments, does it not?
The wind that carried me here forgot to tell me that my land had changed so much.
Yeah, the building shit.
Stop where you are!
Fuck
What are
off.
you doing here? This is Bridge Alliance territory and foreigners are subject to strict controls.
I'm not a foreigner. I was born on this island and my village is close by.
I don't care. These lands no longer belong to you.
Shut the fuck up.
Alliance lands, Alliance rules.
And any attempted smuggling will be severely punished.
Please let me put these fools in their place. It's been far too long since I've been able to exercise my talents.
Sybil, if you please. I think I might lose my temper.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sybil de Vesp, and I've been sent by the merchant congregation to trade goods at your trading post. We obviously have all the necessary authorizations, we've signed all the forms and greased the palms of all the officials. The princes of the congregation themselves are the ones organizing this expedition, so it would be very ill-advised for you to stand in our way.
Okay.
Step aside.
Our hold is full. You should go and help the dock workers. The ship's not going to empty itself. Now, if you don't mind...
Yes, of course, madam.
Alright. I mean, I still have the missions here. Oh, yeah, I can just fast travel right there.
No! No!
What the fuck?
Oh, what happened?
They banned it.
Why is everything rigged?
Mom?
Dead and abandoned without even a funeral. I can't believe it. It's Virgil. May the earth
Yep, just like Avatar, they burn our land, taking everything.
Bar is still alive. Even if he must be Brian.
Shader's
He
father.
was my friend, Shada's father. I was afraid I'd have to inform him of what happened to his daughter.
They're together now.
No! Not here! No! What have they done to you?
May the Enlightened take her into his holy care. The Alliance's brutality is truly appalling. I'm sorry, my friend.
How could this have happened? Does all this destruction have
He's
something
here.
to do with our kidnapping?
Your blood's boiling, my dear, and believe me, I understand your anger. We need to go to the Alliance fort and ask what's happened. It will likely be dangerous, no doubt, but we will insist that they explain themselves.
Monsters. I'll kill them all. You fuckers.
You?
Oh, cat.
I'll be. I wasn't expecting that. The entire world thought you were dead. What are you doing here? What do you want?
An explanation. We went all the way to my village, and we found only ashes, ruins, and corpses.
What do you want me to tell you? Your people started a war.
I doubt they started.
Believe me, I did everything to avoid the conflict. For months, I was careful to maintain good relations with your village. And then one day, Minan, someone who I considered a reasonable man, came to the fort asking for reparations. They found the body of your priest, and you had disappeared with the other young folk. They blamed us, threatening reprisals. His attitude was so aggressive that one of the soldiers killed him. It was wrong.
So you guys started it.
Shouldn't have said all.
It's all words. You.
The wars.
Yeah, fuck you, cunts. You started it.
We suffered many losses.
Good.
But of course, in the end, we won. I believe that a few survivors went south, but I don't know anything else.
You're all the same. You massacre the poor folk around you, who were never a threat to anyone, just to cover up your crimes.
We weren't involved in the kidnapping. It didn't do us any good, that's for sure. But tensions were already running high. The islanders from the village were implicated in some sordid business. My men were on edge.
Attack.
The
We should
Alliance
leave.
demonstrates once again that they are nothing more than greedy belligerents. But what else is new? I must find my people. Goodbye, Captain.
Assholes. I can't believe they done this.
Adir maloktus klos marwedes. Linquid mavad hirmbe. I'm sorry. I can't help but cling to the hope of seeing my mother alive again.
That's only natural.
Yeah.
Forgive me if this is a painful subject. But what about your father?
He died years ago.
He died while hunting. Killed by a mad beast when I was a child. My mother was never the same after that.
And I see some of my folks. Watch them hate me too.
Renaik say you are not welcome here.
Wait a minute. I know that face.
Kadal? You don't recognize me?
You know who this is, Kadal?
I can't believe it. What are you doing here? And with these foreigners? Everyone thought you were dead.
We came here to find my people. But also to warn them and to bring them a remedy. The friends who are here with me helped me get this far and survive the continent. Without them, I would still be rotting in a jail.
I know a few people who are going to be really surprised to see you. Enter. You need to go and see our chief. Her house is on the left.
Thank you, Kadal. It's great to see you again.
Tyr to mat.
I'm back. Oh, no, you.
Oi, tog dis fellow quea direct.
Toigen saranoik sa drego chwede.
These foreigners are good. Is that my mom?
Riden ger.
Short leads.
Riden emes maruto.
Mommy.
To? Eskair to? Avatir. Arent.
I knew they were going to dead drop as soon as we hug.
To oleg adiven. Hagin. Eskeloin me. Quana rego me crefam tovlani. Smeundu em kolda da holeg. Remne me lochten warm, da neo me essa da vorge days.
And I was even angry at the Renoixe.
But where are Nilan and Shada?
You know, fucked off.
Shada has returned to the source of all spirits. As for Nilan, he preferred to remain on the continent.
Shada wacht. Klebanu de bonedem say.
She was great.
Come now, let us go inside. It will be quieter, especially if we must speak this tongue. We have so much to catch up on.
You know, when I saw the state our village was in, I thought I had lost you.
I'm a warrior, and I was so angry after you disappeared. All my melancholy was gone. Only rage remained. I brought all the survivors here, and we created this new clan. A clan for those who refuse the domination of the Lions. It's rather ironic, isn't it? To think that now, as you were then, you're still stuck with foreigners.
Forgive me for not introducing you to my friends. Without them, I would probably still be imprisoned over there. Or dead. I met Fausta in the prison we were thrown into. She hates the Alliance almost.
And I'm also in love with her, but I can't be with her.
Pleased to meet you, madam.
Sybil comes from a noble family in a nation of merchants. She's the one who rescued us from the prison.
Madam, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance. I was happy to do your daughter this tiny favor. She's a very special person.
Ludwig comes from a country that is unknown on our island. His knowledge of the roads on the continent helped us to find shelter and to reunite with some of our people.
And your daughter, in turn, has saved my skin on several occasions. It's a pleasure, madam.
If my child considers you to be friends, you are welcome here. If you have helped my child, you are my friends as well. I'm so happy to have found you again. Today, that's all that matters to me.
Me too, Mother. But that's not the only reason I came back. I also have to warn you.
Warn me? About what?
When we were on the continent, we learned that a group within the Alliance was planning to eradicate our people.
How? If they're counting on their weapons, it won't be enough. We know this island better than they do.
Yeah.
We will defend it.
They have another plan.
Oh, I know that. But unfortunately, the method they intend to use cannot be defeated by our warriors, however brave. On the boat, shortly after our capture, Nilan and I underwent what we thought was a strange ritual. But Shada did not. Not long afterwards. We watched her die of a terrible and unknown illness that spared us.
Tirse, I'm sorry. I know how much you loved your friend.
Without knowing it, we were the subject of an experiment designed to prove a theory they had. That our people are very susceptible to this disease. It spreads very easily and would wipe us all out. Not just children and old people, but warriors as well. And in a very short time. In order to get a few servants, the Lions would simply have to use the remedy on those willing to submit to them.
They have no honor. Who gets rid of their enemies like that?
That's why we decided to understand and learn the ritual that protected us on the boat. The scholars on the continent call it an inoculation or vaccine. We've brought back enough to protect the whole island. But we're going to need the help of all the Donegada in all the villages to use it.
I'll see that the word gets out. Don't worry. I'll tell all the chiefs what our enemies have planned. Meanwhile, you should go and explain this protective ritual to the Donegada in the camp. They'll start using it right away.
Roger that.
I'd also like to speak to the Tierna Har about this. To warn her and seek her advice. Do you know where she is?
I know she's preparing a ritual for our dead. Go see the Donegada first and then come back here. I'll tell you where to find her then.
Roger that.
I must leave you for now.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
Excellent.